Ernest Heather in first corner is 8. Rainier Leach from South Africa in first corner is 14th. Peter Grobler is 3rd. Ernest Heather from South Africa in last curve is 8th. Tommy Glad is 5th. Five minutes remaining in the session. Mike McGeer is 2nd. James Leach JNR is P4. Mike McGeer in first corner is P2. Leon is P23. Best lap is a 0:58.951. Rainier Leach in first corner is 14th. Best lap is a 0:56.768. Ernest Heather in Snake is P8. Best lap is a 0:56.956. Chantal de Jager from Namibia in Snake is P6. Mike McGear in first corner is P3. Ernest Heather from South Africa in anti-bank curve is P8. Peter Geldenhuis in first corner is P5. Best lap is a 0:56.379. Chantal de Jager is P6. Ernest Heather is P8. Mike McGear is third. Tommy Glad is P5. Mike McGear in last curve is P3. The qualification session is at laser scanned ACC conversion. In Suzuka, Mie Prefecture, Japan. The wind speed is 5 km/h from the northeast. James Leach JNR from South Africa is P4. Ernest Heather from South Africa in anti-bank curve is P3. Mike McKeer from Ireland is P1. Mike McKeer is up 2.25 in anti-bank curve. Mike McKeer improved his first with a 0:56.245. Dewald Lambert from Afghanistan is P1. Chantal de Jager from Namibia in last curve is 8th. Chantal de Jager improved his P6 with a 0:57.570. 1.325 off pole. Ernest Heather is 5th. Rainier Leach from South Africa in anti-bank curve is P6 up 0.38. Mike McKeer in last curve is 1st. Mike McKeer is provisional pole with a 0:56.080. Chantal de Jager in anti-bank curve is P7 up 0.59. Chantal de Jager improved his P6 with a 0:56.961. 0.881 off pole. Mike McKeer in anti-bank curve is P1 up 0.11. Chantal de Jager is P7 up 0.10. Dewald Lambert from Afghanistan is 1st up 0.23. Dewald Lambert improved his P1 with a 0:56.461. 0.381 off pole. Rainier Leach in Snake is P4 up 0.10. Johnny Geldenhuis from Italy is P5 up 0.17. Dewald Lambert from Afghanistan is 1st. Dewald Lambert improved his first with a 0:56.206. .126 off pole, 5 minutes remaining in the session. Johnny Geldenhuis in first corner is fourth up 0.11. James Leach JNR is fourth. Mike McGeer in last curve is first. Johnny Geldenhuis in anti-banked curve is P4 up 0.11. Mike McGeer is provisional pole with a 0.56.028. James Leach JNR is P4 up 10.09. James Leach JNR improved is P4 with a 0.56.785. .757 off pole. Ernest Heather is P9. Ernest Heather improved is 6th with a 0.56.657. .629 off pole. James Leach JNR in snake is 4th up 0.18. Ernest Heather in snake is 6th up 0.14. James Leach JNR in last curve is P4. James Leach JNR improved is P4 with a 0.56.701. .673 off pole. Leon from South Africa in first corner is P10 up 0.11. Peter Grobler in anti-bank curve is P2 up 0.10. Leon in anti-bank curve is P10 up 0.33. Leon improved is P10 with a 0.58.484. 2.456 off pole. Tommy Glad from South Africa in anti-banked curve is 9th up 0.44. Tommy Glad improved is 5th with a 0.56.518. .490 off pole. Peter Geldenhuis from South Africa is 9th. Peter Geldenhuis improved is 7th with a 0.56.552. .524 off pole. Tommy Glad is P6 up 0.16. Peter Geldenhuis in snake is 7th up 0.10. Peter Grobler in last curve is P2. Rainier Leach in first corner is 3rd up 0.11. The qualifying session is now in overtime. Ernest Heather is P8. Leon in first corner is 10th up 0.11. DeWald Lambert in first corner is P1 up 0.10. DeWald Lambert is provisional pole with a 0:55.968. Mike McGeer is P1. The race session is at laser scanned ACC conversion. In Suzuka, Mie Prefecture, Japan. The wind speed is 11 km/h from the north-northeast. Mike McGeer is P1. Ernest Heather from South Africa is P2. Peter Grobler is third. Rainier Leach from South Africa is P4. Peter Geldenhuis from South Africa is 5th. Janine Glad from South Africa is P6. Johnny Geldenhuis from Italy is P7. Race start. Tommy Glad from South Africa in first corner is P8. Leon from South Africa in Snake is 10. Peter Geldenhuis in anti-bank curve is 5th. Chantal de Jager from Namibia on lap 2 is 5th, 0.4 behind Peter Geldenhuis. Renier Leach from South Africa in first corner is P3, 0.5 behind Tommy Glad. Janine Glad is P6, 0.5 behind Chantal de Jager. Tommy Glad is second. Best lap is a 0:56.837. 0.715 off the fastest lap. Chantal de Jager in first corner is 5th. Peter Geldenhuis in last curve is 4th, 0.5 behind Renier Leach. Tommy Glad in first corner is second, 0.5 behind Johnny Geldenhuis. Renier Leach in Snake on lap 4 is third, 0.3 behind Tommy Glad. Janine Glad is 5th, 0.5 behind Peter Geldenhuis. Janine Glad passed Renier Leach for third. Mike McGeer from Ireland is 5th, 0.5 behind Renier Leach. Chantal de Jager in Snake is P8, 0.5 behind Leon. Mike McGeer in last curve is 5th, 0.4 ahead of Renier Leach. Mike McGeer was 4.0 faster last lap. Mike McGeer passed Renier Leach for P4. Renier Leach is 5th, 0.4 behind Mike McGeer. Ernest Heather in first corner is 9th, 0.3 ahead of Chantal de Jager. Ernest Heather was 1.2 faster last lap. Janine Glad is P3, 0.3 behind Peter Geldenhuis. Leon is 8th, 0.3 behind Ernest Heather. Peter Geldenhuis in Snake is 2nd, 0.3 behind Johnny Geldenhuis. Janine Glad is 3rd, 0.3 behind Peter Geldenhuis. Mike McGear is 4th. Best lap is a 0:56.139. 0.017 off the fastest lap. Janine Glad in first corner is 2nd, 0.3 behind Peter Geldenhuis. Mike McGear in Snake is 4th, 0.2 ahead of Johnny Geldenhuis. Janine Glad in last curve on lap 8 is 2nd, 0.3 behind Peter Geldenhuis. Mike McGear is P3, 0.4 behind Janine Glad. Janine Glad in first corner is 2nd, 0.2 behind Peter Geldenhuis. Mike McGear in anti-bank curve is 3rd, 0.2 behind Janine Glad. Janine Glad in last curve is P2, 4.2 ahead of Mike McGear. Mike McGear is 3rd, 0.2 behind Janine Glad. Johnny Geldenhuis in anti-bank curve is 4th, 0.7 behind Mike McGear. Mike McGear is P3, 0.4 ahead of Janine Glad. Mike McGear passed Janine Glad for P2. Janine Glad is P3, 0.4 behind Mike McGear. The leader has just finished the race. Dewald Lambert from Afghanistan finished P20. James Leach JNR finished 16. Peter Geldenhuis finished P1. Mike McGear finished P2. Janine Glad finished 3rd. Johnny Geldenhuis finished P4. Rainier Leach finished P5. Tommy Glad finished 6th. Ernest Heather finished P7. Peter Grobler finished 9th. Leon finished P8. Chantal de Jager finished 10th. The race session is at laser scanned ACC conversion. In Suzuka, Mie Prefecture, Japan. The wind speed is 12 km/h from the northeast. Chantal de Jager is P1. Leon from South Africa is P2. Peter Grobler is P3. Ernest Heather from South Africa is P4. Tommy Glad from South Africa is 5th. Rainier Leach from South Africa is P6. Johnny Galvanquist from Italy is 7th. Race start. Mike McGeer from Ireland in first corner is 9. Peter Geldenhuis from South Africa in snake is 10. Rainier Leach in last curve is P6. Mike McGeer is P5, 0.1 behind Peter Geldenhuis. Rainier Leach entering the pits is 8th. Rainier Leach is P6. Rainier Leach exiting pits. Duald Lambert from Afghanistan in snake is 7th, 0.5 behind James Leach JNR. Mike McGeer in anti-banked curve is 5th. Mike McGeer is now P7. Janine Glad from South Africa is 7th. Best lap is a 0:56.544. 0.006 off the fastest lap. Tommy Glad in first corner on lap 3 is P11, 0.5 behind Rainier Leach. Duald Lambert in last curve is P4, 0.1 behind Leon. Mike McGeer is P8, 0.4 behind Janine Glad. Janine Glad was 11.3 faster last lap. Janine Glad in first corner is P7, 2.9 ahead of Mike McGeer. Mike McGeer in snake is 8th, 0.5 behind Janine Glad. Leon in last curve is 3rd. Leon lost 4th to James Leach JNR. James Leach JNR from South Africa on lap 5 is 4th, 3.0 behind Duald Lambert. Peter Geldenhuis in first corner is 6th. Rainier Leach is 10th, 0.4 behind Tommy Glad. Tommy Glad was 0.6 faster last lap. Mike McGeer on lap 6 is P6, 0.3 behind Janine Glad. Chantal de Jager from Namibia in first corner is second, 1.9 behind De Wald Lambert. Mike McGear in Snake is P6, 0.2 behind Janine Glad. Rainier Leach is P10. Janine Glad is 5th, 0.1 behind Mike McGear. Ernest Heather in Snake on lap 7 is 7th, 0.5 behind Peter Geldenhuis. James Leach JNR in last curve is P3. James Leach JNR lost 6th to Ernest Heather. Rainier Leach is 10th, 0.7 behind Tommy Glad. Ernest Heather is 6th, 0.5 behind Peter Geldenhuis. Rainier Leach is P10, 0.7 behind Tommy Glad. Ernest Heather on lap 9 is P6, 0.5 behind Peter Geldenhuis. Rainier Leach in Snake is P10, 0.5 behind Tommy Glad. Ernest Heather in last curve is P6, 0.3 behind Peter Geldenhuis. Rainier Leach is 10th, 0.5 behind Tommy Glad. Ernest Heather in Snake is P6, 0.4 ahead of Peter Geldenhuis. Rainier Leach from South Africa in anti-banked curve is P10, 0.5 behind Tommy Glad. Tommy Glad in last curve is 9th. The leader has just finished the race. Peter Grobler finished first. Dewald Lambert finished second. Mike McGeer finished third. Janine Glad finished fourth. Ernest Heather finished P5. James Leach JNR finished P6. Peter Geldenhuis finished 7th. Tommy Glad finished P9. Chantal de Jager finished 8th. Rainier Leach finished 10th.